Yo guys, what's going on? Welcome to Post to Post. My name's Neil. Thanks for joining me today. I love statistics. You guys know this. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you guys know that every once in a while I make a statistical video. If you're new, please subscribe. But today we're going to do something that we kind of did last year, almost basically a year ago to the day. We talked about, I guess I ranked every team's social media based on what it was. So I think I did the NHL teams ranked by most followers on Twitter. That was its own video. And then YouTube, and then I don't think I did Facebook, but I think I maybe did Instagram. And I thought that I would kind of look back on that, look at those numbers, and then look at the actual new numbers of the team's social media accounts, but instead do a collection video. So I did YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and I looked at every single NHL team, including Seattle. I added everything up, and now I have a total. So this is really a ranking of every single team's total social media presence. I think some of the positions are going to surprise you. So I'm just going to throw up all the stats on the screen right now. I'm not going to read them all. We'll be here for 3 years. So you can take a look at all the numbers on there. And I've added them all up. I'm going to tell you the ranking of how they place from lowest to highest. And I want you to just tell me at the end, if down in the comment section, if any of these statistics or where these teams are ranked surprises you at all, because some of them definitely surprised me. So let's get this going, and then I have a fun fact at the end. So in 32nd position is Seattle. Their total is 617,200. I mean, they're maybe less than a year old. I think the team name was announced. Maybe was it June? I can't totally remember, but it was definitely close to a year ago. So for a team that doesn't even technically exist in the sense that it hasn't played a game, to have 617,000 followers already, it's actually kind of impressive. And it's even more impressive because of the team above that in 31st position. That's Florida. Their total combined followers are 835,860. So they basically have 200,000 more than Seattle and have existed for, 25 plus years. So it's remarkable, actually, that that Florida only has that amount. But they are the smallest, I guess, technical market as far as fan base. So I guess that kind of makes sense. In 30th position is Arizona, 979,000 total followers. Again, not super surprised by that. They've really ramped up their social media game in the past couple of years. They're very active on social media, I would say in the last 4 to 5 years, and they do a really good job as well. So I expect that number to jump up quite a bit. Number 29 is Carolina, 1.146 million. And I'm just going to try and go through these as quickly as possible because I don't want this to be a super long video. And 28th is Columbus, 1.211 million. And 27th is the Islanders, which is a little surprising that they're that low, 1.224 million. And Ottawa's above them, the first Canadian team on this list, 1.256 million. Winnipeg, another Canadian team, in 25th, has 1.382 million. And then we got Anaheim at 1.399 million. And 23rd, we have Nashville at 1.430 million. And Calgary, man, there's some big Canadian markets here, and low on this list, which is one of the surprising things in this ranking. 22nd, Calgary, 1.439 million. And 21st is the Devils, 1.575 million, and 20th is the Vegas Golden Knights, 1.582 million. This is impressive because they've surpassed all of the teams that I just mentioned, and they've only existed for 3 years. So pretty incredible, to be completely honest. Number 19 is Buffalo, 1.767 million. I would say surprised and not surprised. Buffalo has a huge fan base, but obviously they're not the most successful team, so I'm sure not a lot of their fans even want to see what Buffalo was tweeting and posting on social media. Number 18, the Minnesota Wild, the team I decided to wear today, 1.791 million. And 17, which surprised me a little bit, I thought this team would be higher, Colorado, 1.807 million. Another team that I thought would be higher, to be completely honest, in 16th is Tampa Bay, 1.918 million. 15 is Dallas at 2.008 million. Edmonton is in 14th position, 2.148 million. In 13th is the St. Louis Blues, 2.171 million. 12th is San Jose, way higher than I thought they'd be, 2.285 million. Washington, again, I thought that maybe Washington would be a little bit higher than this, 2.486. Not that 2.486 is a million is a number to scoff at, but I just thought it would be higher. Or I thought they'd be higher in the list. Number 10, Vancouver, 2.633 million. Number 9, the LA Kings, probably a lot to do with the two Stanley Cups that they won earlier this past decade. 2.701 million. Number 8, Philadelphia, 3.272. So there's a pretty significant jump there between 9 and 8. In 7th position is the Rangers, 3.821. They are, I think, they're the team that is the most profitable in the NHL. So I'm a little surprised that they're not in the top 5. But I know that social media followers does not equate to profit. But just an interesting tidbit there. And 6th is Detroit, actually. 3.907 million. Now we're getting into the top 5. Make your predictions if you like. In 5th position is the Montreal Canadiens, 3.966 million. And then a significant jump up into 4th is the Toronto Maple Leafs, 4.453 million. I personally thought that the Maple Leafs would be first. I was wrong. They are 4th. In 3rd position, a team that I figured would be in the top 5, but I didn't think they'd be in the top 3. The Boston Bruins, 4.911 million. Like, that's incredible. And in 2nd position, I knew that they'd be in the top 5. Pittsburgh, 5.531 million. Just incredible. And then in 1st overall, if you've been paying attention, doing the process of elimination in your head, Chicago Blackhawks are number 1, 6.566 million across Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Pretty impressive. Now, the fun fact about all of this is Chicago has more Twitter followers than 21 other teams do across their entire social media platforms. So if we take the San Jose Sharks and we add up their Instagram, their Twitter, their YouTube, and their Facebook, and we get that total number, which was 2.285 million, and then you look at Chicago's just Twitter followers, I need to find it here on this list, which is 2.4 million plus, actually. I rounded just to 2.4, so could be a little bit higher than that, maybe close to 2.5, who knows. But still, pretty impressive, Chicago. Your Twitter is as slamming, as the kids say these days, apparently. So, yeah, just, it's something that every single person out there watching could go and look and do themselves, but most people aren't going to spend the time to do this just for fun. So it is something that I do for fun because sometimes, I create a lot of stuff in the run of a day with my real job in Photoshop and Illustrator and Premiere. And then I come home and I create stuff in Premiere and Photoshop and Illustrator. And then there's this other part of my brain that just almost needs to see order and just like cells and numbers, and it needs to see that. So that's why I like to do these statistic videos sometimes. So even if I wasn't filming this video, I'd still probably do this just out of curiosity. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I would really appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe button if you're new here. If you did like this video, hit the like button, and make sure you tell me down below in the comment section which of these statistics surprised you, or which positional ranking of these teams surprised you. And yeah, hope you guys are having a great day, and I'll catch you later. Adios.